In Module 5, you will learn about examples of data collection tools. For your own study, you will need to select the tool or tools that align with your research. This is an overview. Details are beyond the scope of this course. Data collection tools and strategies are selected based on research questions, not theoretical orientations. Classrooms are too complex to categorize research tools and methods as solely qualitative or quantitative when conducting action research. A tool can generate either type of data depending on the strategy. Educator researchers should set specific times for data collection, gather multiple sources of data, and modify research design plans as needed when developing data collection strategies. Observation. Observation is looking at a setting to observe the activities, people, and physical aspects of educational settings. Educator researchers have a range of observation strategies, from qualitative to quantitative, open-ended to closed-ended, unstructured to structured, and holistic to focused. Action researchers should decide their role during observations and view their classrooms from an outsider's perspective. An observation protocol includes descriptive and reflective field notes about what researchers see, hear, sense, and think during observation. Descriptive field notes record the physical setting, participants, activities, and conversations during observation. Reflective field notes capture reflections and insights. A behavior log is used to track behaviors exhibited by a student or small group during a given situation. An interval behavior log is used to record at regular intervals. Observational tools like photos, audio tapes, and videos can capture student behaviors, attitudes, and social interactions. Structured, close-ended observations focus on predetermined categories, checking specific measurable behaviors for numerical data. Quantitative observations allow comparisons among settings, individuals, and situations, analyzing frequencies, patterns, and trends. Tally sheets track the frequency of a target behavior or event at a specific point in time. A checklist is a predetermined list of behaviors or activities for the observer to monitor. A rating scale records the extent to which a specific behavior or situation exists. Interview. An interview lets participants voice their ideas, opinions, values, and knowledge about issues related to the investigation. The unstructured interview is an informal conversation. The semi-structured interview is based on prepared open-ended questions. The structured interview uses prepared questions with exact wording and identical questions for all participants. An interview guide has 2 sections, one before and one after the interview with concrete information and reflections. A focus group is an interview technique in which several individuals share their ideas, thoughts, and experiences about the topics. Internet interviews can be synchronous through meeting platforms or asynchronous through email, which saves time for some. Surveys or questionnaires. Surveys gather information about people's opinions, attitudes, and factual information quickly and efficiently with minimal expense. Questionnaires can be given in person, that is face-to-face, sent out and collected later, or sent to respondents via regular or electronic mail. One problem with surveys or questionnaires is that the response rate may not be high enough, and respondents may not be honest in their responses and may choose those response choices that they believe are expected, rather than record their true opinions, attitudes, and beliefs. Survey questions can be structured or unstructured, with response choices that are numerical or narrative. Now, we can have to back up a little bit for interviews, we can also have respondents who may not be completely honest. They may tell you what they think you want to hear, or, depending on the topic, what makes them look good, or feel that their responses will be considered quote unquote appropriate rather than honest. Artifacts and documents. Artifacts and other documents are formal and informal documents and records that provide historical, personal, and demographic information. Take a moment to review the final comments about data collection tools. Ensure that your choices align with your choice of research and your goals for a successful study.